Hello everyone, my name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are your Bourbon Journey. So almost a month ago to the day, it was the trip that we took for almost 24 hours. Drove to Bardstown, got together our friend Sarah Evans, woke up early Friday, drove to Jim Beam, stood in line and got Lineage, which we reviewed, which was outstanding. Drove to Louisville, got in line at Fort Nelson, got Baumburger and Shanks. After we did that, and feeling pretty joyful because at that point, there's times we've been on trips where it's been swung on a miss. And we were kind of getting hit. So as we walked across the street, we went over to Bardstown, we had a taste.
Because they opened an hour earlier.
They opened an hour earlier, and we had a taste there. And then we finally walked into Green River. And Green River, we had gone there to get the decanter, and we're not going to review that. And the reason why, it's a single barrel. So this barrel here that we would be drinking from would probably be different from the one that you might get if you went there. So they're all going to be different. So we decided not to review it.
Well, not only that, but I mean, the really cool thing, it's a brand new tasting room in Louisville. So every time we turn around, there's a new tasting room open. So we've been really excited because it's just a couple of doors down from Bardstown where we always stop off. And now Green River Distilling has a tasting room in Louisville, and it's gorgeous. I mean, you walk in the door and there's like this thing you put coins in, this mistress of the dark or whatever she is, this gypsy woman talks to you. It's kind of cool. And then they had this huge horseshoe shaped bar that the people that work there do a fabulous job. And they also have a great array of merchandise. But then the only way you can get this bottle is you have to do an experience. So that's the main reason, because we review single barrels quite a bit, but this one is because you have to do the experience. It's only in Louisville. And it's not a charge for the experience, but you go and you're paying for the bottle, and then you get a secret code to go back to the speakeasy room, which, by the way, is fantastic. It's another smaller horseshoe shaped, but you do your own bottle fill there and fill out your label and all that kind of stuff. So we just want to kind of showcase it a little bit because it's really cool. And if you're in Louisville, we would love you to stop in and see Green River Distilling there in Louisville. And by the way, if you're a fan of old-fashioned stuff, including the cocktail, if you're in the speakeasy, their cocktail menu is different than the menu that's up front, because the cocktail menu in the back, they're trying to do pre-prohibition style cocktails. So for example, their Manhattan has Benedictine in it. So they have all these different cocktails that are made pre-prohibition style. So we've had a fantastic time. We've been there twice now and enjoyed each visit. But this stop was specifically, well, A, we were going to fill a bottle for a friend. Because we had a friend that really wanted a bottle, so we were going to fill it for them. But B, this was the reason. Because several months ago, they released their first ever wheated bourbon single barrel, and it sold out at the distillery in like 48 hours or something like that. We could not get over to Owensboro to get it. We were very disappointed. We heard it was coming out again, and that it was also going to be, some of it was going to be in Owensboro and some of it was going to be in Louisville. So we were like, it was the day before, please let it still be on the shelf, and they still had some. So that was the other reason we really stopped in Green River, and that was part of the reason for the trip, besides the Lineage, was maybe we can get our hands on the Green River wheated single barrel. So there you go.
Rebecca, before we get sycophantic too much on Green River and how awesome they are, and how awesome is that, talk about what we're drinking here, because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, let me share a little bit about this bottle, and it's only been released twice. So this is the Green River Wheated Bourbon Single Barrel. It is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. The company, I don't know if you know that Green River Distilling is owned by Bardstown Bourbon Company, but it's always distilled at Green River Distilling Company, which is in Owensboro, Kentucky. The mash bill for their wheat is 70% corn, 21% wheat, and 9% malted barley. It's non-age stated, but it is at least 4 years, but their website says they're looking for things that are at least 5 years old in their single barrels typically. The proof on this one is a very nice 117.6, which is quite close to what their full proof comes in at most of the time. And a fantastic MSRP of $60. And I love the name of this. The name is Home Wheat Home. I mean, how cute is that? That's just cuteness galore. We bought it again on 7/18/25 for $59.99 at the Green River Tasting Room in Louisville, Kentucky. And we have not tasted it yet. We didn't even taste it in the bar, did we?
No, we did not. We tried
we
the Army.
tried the other single barrel thing in the bar.
We tried the 4th of July one. That was the reason why we bought. I think they had like 8 bottles left when we got it that one time. Yeah, but no, we have not tried this at all.
And we've had it for a couple weeks.
This might be terrible for all we know. I mean, we're really going.
Well, I like their base level wheated is very good, and so their single barrels tend to just be amped up versions of that at a little bit higher proof. But again, we have not tasted it, and we have been sitting on it waiting to share it with you. So I have got to dig in. Let's start.
You should feel really fortunate about that, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'll say that Wayne has bugged me a couple times. Let's open that bottle, and we do have 2, so we probably could have gotten away with it. But I prefer doing my first taste of something on camera, so I'm not influenced by it. I don't have time to look up and see what everybody else and their brother thinks about it. I feel like I'm more authentic.
Well,
if I do it fresh and I've never tasted it before, that's just my preference. Well, every channel's different. But.
It's the idea of, as we've talked about it, the idea of basically kind of after 2 or 3 times, you're going to start to pick stuff up to the point where you can just sit there, butterscotch, this, whatever, and it's like I'd rather just like guess right now, or not. Or
well, and not only that, but we talk. So you would get something, and next time I would probably get it because you said something, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, so
everybody's got.
We want this to be really kind of natural. What we're getting on the first time we've opened it, and I opened it a few hours ago. Poured the glasses early and let them sit open so they get a little air to them. So we weren't totally having a fresh crack, so to speak, but it's got some gorgeous legs forming on this glass. I'm pretty excited. And we are blessed to go to Green River a lot because our Owensboro Bourbon Study meets at Green River Distilling in Owensboro. So we visit there a lot, so we can always check out their gift shop.
Yeah, Vincent really did a good one there, getting with a distiller for a place to go.
Well, let's get the nose going on this because I'm excited to dig in on home wheat home.
Oh, you get the wheat for sure.
Oh yeah, it's like got pastry notes happening right off the bat.
It's like a sweet bakery.
Yeah, it's like you open up the door to it. It's like when you open up a door to walk into a bakery. Mm-hmm. Especially like if you're in New York, and the bakeries in New York are kind of amazing. And you open the door and you just smell all these things coming through at one time. You got the croissant, and you've got the cake baking for later, and you got the donuts cooking. And my nose is kind of on overload right now.
It is very sweet. It truly is a pastry. It is truly wheat.
And it's not sickening sweet though.
No.
It just smells luscious. And it smells like this should be my dessert. Like, I need to have this for dessert tonight, and maybe I'll have a second pour after dinner. Oh my goodness, it's just got...
It's a cacophony of sweetness. It's...
I'm not even picking up any spice. It's just bing, 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 different sweets.
Confectionery sugar maybe, but this is like walking into a bakery. I think you're going to pick up different sweetnesses as you go through it.
Well, let's taste this puppy because I just need to.
Okay.
Cheers to Green River and home wheat home.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
True confession though, we do like wheated bourbons, especially single barrel wheated bourbons. Oh my goodness.
The nose and the palate line up. The only difference is, in my opinion, that the proofiness does not come out on the nose. It comes out in the taste, which I think is very appropriate and correct. This is a really, really good one.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I can tell that Aaron Harris had a little bit of a hand in it because he's a sexy man. Just ask him. This is really good.
I'm loving this. I'm not taking another sip. I'm just kind of letting it sit there. Truly, it is August, and we have been looking for the Larceny B525 that's supposed to come out in May for 3 months, and we have not found it yet. So I'm typically a Larceny fan. Well, guess what? What?
Why?
No, I'm just saying this. I mean, this is so good. I may not have to keep buying Larceny. And I'm not trying to knock Larceny because I love Larceny, but this is such a good single barrel wheated. you know, if you all, hey, Green River, you start releasing this more frequently, I'm going to be buying a bunch of them. Let's get back to what we're tasting, because I just enjoyed it. And I shouldn't have even brought up some of their brand, but I'm just saying I have a substitute now, which is pretty good because it's actually a lower price too. Mm-hmm. I'm still getting the confectionery sugar on the palate. Mm-hmm.
It's a bakery in your mouth.
Yeah.
And that sounds silly, but you get pastry, you can get confectionery sugar. The only thing that can make it better is if I ended up getting like a chocolate pudding pie in my mouth. If I got that, I've said this before about others, but if I got that in this, I'd probably go over to Aaron Harris and kiss him and say, just this is all I'm going to drink for the rest of my life. It's really, really good. This would stand up really well in a wheated competition. Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been talking about doing a barrel strength wheated competition. We did several months ago. We did one where we compared like things that were like up to 105, 95 to 105 mm-hmm. for wheated bourbons. And I really think that doing one that's higher proof stuff, like 115 and above, that are single barrels, so to speak, for wheated, I think would be a fun thing to do. Mm-hmm. And this one would give some people some run for their money.
Yes, and if it ends up becoming more accessible, this has a potential to really dig into the market.
Yeah, I mean, right now they were kind of, I think, dipping their toe in it, so to speak.
Yeah.
They released the first round and it sold out so fast. And I remember asking at the distillery, and they said they have no idea when they're going to do another one. Well, it wasn't that long. It was only a few months, and then all of a sudden another one came out. So finding a few more barrels of this that you can release each time would probably be pretty good.
Well, I think initially, I could be wrong on this, but I think we heard it might be a year. I think they really didn't know. I think they really wanted to see what the reception was on it before they made a determination mm-hmm. how much to speed it up. And lo and behold, here it was. It was in Louisville. And I'm going to say once again, if you're in Louisville, you go to this tasting room. The price point on their pours is outstanding.
Yep.
This alone, and this bottle here was actually based on it was on a bottle or whatever that they found
in the basement while digging through dirt and stuff, cleaning up they found a broken version of it, so to speak, and kind of recreated it from that.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they knew
from the
it
1800s.
Existed.
Yeah,
I don't think they knew it existed, but they thought it'd be a really cool idea. And I say that because I really want to encourage people with this video to go to the tasting room, because nobody is doing a decanter. Nobody. And it's not
especially I fill your own.
Yeah, and it's not like made like the decanters back in the 70s where you kind of don't want to leave it in there over a period of time. There's arguments about it. This is a safe one that you can basically continue to use so it's empty and then save it. It is a gorgeous decanter.
Yeah, it's great. And not only that, but there's a lot of people that don't make it to the western side of Kentucky for all the wonderful distilleries on our side of the world over here. But I just think that if you visit the Green River Tasting Room, you might be highly motivated to make a trip to Owensboro.
Absolutely.
And visit their distillery that's from 1855. And so it's DSP 10. So you can line them up with all the heritage distilleries you want in the state of Kentucky, and they are DSP 10. So keep that in mind. And, then they've been, now they've been part for several years of Bardstown Bourbon Company, who's doing so much in innovation. So I find it a beautiful blend that Bardstown is like the new kid on the block that's doing amazing innovation and things of that nature. And then you've got Green River that's steeped in tradition and goes back to the 1800s. I mean, that's a match made in heaven, really. And they've been very successful working together. So, and they're two of my favorite brands, I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. And price point, quality, taste, everything. It's a real winner. Aaron Harris being there and involved.
Yep.
And he's somebody that I believe was at Barton.
Yes.
He's been around at different places. He knows what he's doing. Eventually, I'm looking forward to when his barrels finally come out, because I know he's kind of nursing.
I think they're maybe starting a little bit now, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's pretty close, because he's nursing other people's stuff or whatever, but he's making sure that it's coming out good. And outstanding young man too, by the way. So anyway, Let's lift our glass to Green River. Everybody out there, we've been blessed to know a lot of you and get to know a lot of you and have conversations with you about things in life in general. Cheers to all of you out there and to an outstanding bourbon. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Always remember to drink responsibly. Have a great night. And when in Louisville, visit the Green River Distillery's spot on Whiskey Row. Cheers.
Cheers.